Hey there, welcome to Tarot Land Soap Opera. We're going to do a tarot reading for loving Aries energy. See what loving Aries energy is doing out in the cosmos and how that might be affecting us here. Loving Aries energy would want people to be fearless and brave and bold, to move forward in love and hope and faith and belief and make decisions that are best for everyone involved. So we have the Two of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles. There might have been some people that were kind of juggling or just might be new into, have stepped out of an old way of being. You know, they're kind of in new territory, trying to get their footing. And Aries is telling them that, you know, it's time to take the lessons of the past, to add it to your foundation, to become single and self-abundant, to feel stable and secure within yourself, that we don't need to be codependent on other foundations in our life for our sense of stability and security. You know, we ultimately, at the end of the day, regardless of what happens out there in the world, you know, really it's kind of beneficial if we learn to realize that we have the ability by how we choose to think and feel about ourselves to maintain our own sense of stability and security, you know, and to stand in their inner child truth of hope and faith and belief to protect their future dreams in the Two of Wands. And that way, with the Wheel of Fortune, you know, maybe this is all coming about because things have changed. Some people who maybe didn't used to invest in relationships, they maybe had fear and insecurity about doing it. Take the resources you've learned from the past and invest your time, energy, and resources to getting yourself stable and independent, where you just feel that sense of not having to be so codependent on other people approving of you, other people providing you that sense. You know, that's disempowering when your sense of stability and security, emotionally or stability wise, comes from people outside yourself. Well, goodness, what happens just if some reason those people move or, you know, aren't in your life anymore? It's going to rock your whole foundation. You know, we have to learn to rely on ourselves and, you know, provide our own sense of stability and security and stand in our own inner truth, because we're all here on our own individual life journey. We all have our own dreams. Our dreams aren't the same as other people's dreams. You know, you could be in a family that you were attached to that's all painters and artists and sculptors, and you want to be a lawyer. Or you come from a family that's all lawyers and doctors and you want to be a painter or sculptor. You know, we have our own unique dreams that we were born with, that we have a right to defend and pursue. But if we're not willing to become independent in ourselves to live our unique life, you know, it's pretty hard to pursue our dreams, you know, if our dreams are going to be dreams that other people tell us we should go for. And maybe as people are willing to do this within themselves, there might be someone they also want to have a new beginning with. Because with that person together, you feel like you could dream of the future again and that things would go in your favor. For some people, things could have changed. They could have been in a love connection with the Page of Pentacles, but that ended. there was an end to equal give and take in that relationship and putting in work. Some people could be defensive to that and said, I took a risk to come towards your love offer, and then you blew things up on me. You used your resources to, well, kind of like somebody could have had a person who offered to have a new beginning with them. And in order for this person to come towards them, they had to quit moving forward with what they were moving forward to go towards that love offer. And they took action towards that person, and they put in work and effort to let go of what they were balancing that maybe had equal give and take, and they let that go in order to come towards this person. But then this person used their resources to put an end to cooperating and putting in work and effort. Now this person's mad and saying, I took a risk to be with you. I turned my back on moving forward in an emotionally successful manner, moving forward with a long-term plan in Cancer Virgo energy. It's like these people kind of got caught up, it looks like, in the 3D world here. We have a lot of pentacles. It's kind of like their own Page of Pentacles side said, quit having equal give and take and putting in work and effort to speak your truth and move forward in love and take a leap of faith to move forward. Instead, come over here and be in a relationship with me where we can exchange resources and focus on money and materialism. So now the person's defensive because they could have moved forward in a loving relationship where they could have used their resources to heal from the devil, which you could look as the devil as the world. You know, this was the Page of Pentacles was making a worldly offer. Quit moving forward in the energy of love. Let that relationship go. Come over here and be in a relationship with me, possibly a Capricorn, Page of Pentacles. Or an earth sign, Taurus, someone in Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy, and said, come be in a relationship with me. Let go of that loving relationship, and we'll focus on money and materialism and worldliness. But now that relationship ended. And now this person's like, shoot, I could have moved forward in a loving relationship where I used my time, energy, and resources to heal my own worldly nature. You know, about money, materialism, and stuff like that. And I could have had a happy family where I was a King of Cups operating from love. But because they juggled things and they made an offer to someone who is single, things changed. Their inner child nature, truth, still wants to go for their dream, which is we have an opportunity for love based on love. Let's use our resources instead of being about money and materialism. Let's use those resources to stabilize our foundation. Let's have some equal give and take between the mind, the heart, the 3D world, and start putting in the work and effort to speak our truth. And speak our truth about what happened in the past. And offer love to trust the universe and offer love maybe to someone else who is willing to take a risk in the energy of love and is moving forward with a long-term plan, who we previously betrayed by our toxic energy and worldly nature of pentaclism. And when we get ourselves aligned in the energy of hope and faith and love, maybe we can offer our love to someone else who we betrayed and tell them now that we don't want to be toxic and all about whatever selfishness, greed, money, materialism in a family. And now we're willing to put in the work and effort to listen to our heart and intuition. So as people are juggling doing this, positive Aries is kind of, it's part of our dualistic nature. We have all these characteristics in our free will. Which one are we going to listen to? Well, someone's juggling. They're still kind of defensive and maybe wounded about the past, and they're still thinking they might want to take action towards the past. But the Knight of Wands is kind of like player energy, non-committal, fearful of moving forward and being emotionally brave and strong. So positive Aries is trying to get them to offer their resources to being stable and abundant so they can offer have a new beginning with other people who are stable and abundant. Quit getting into relationships out of fear and insecurity that you get in relationships with people for stability and security. Okay, well, do we have to do the Ace of Pentacles? Does anything want to come out? Yes. Let go of, we can align with either side of our free will nature that we want. Are we going to align with being in our fear or insecurity and get in relationships from that? Or are we going to align with our love and hope and faith and self-confidence and get in relationships with people based on that? So it's saying to let go of, well, for one thing, maybe thinking love is optional and it's like, I can just get in a relationship with anybody, can't I? Isn't that good enough? Well, that might be Knight of Wands player energy out of defensiveness. Let go of one love choice that was maybe based on worldliness, maybe pride, ego, and instead, see things from the bigger picture in the Aquarius star energy. Have hope, faith, and belief there can be healing. Have hope, faith, and belief that we're meant to build our life on love and hope and faith, not just all about money, materialism, and image and status. We're emotionally complex human beings for a reason. We're meant to explore the depths of them and understand the depth of love and compassion and forgiveness. Offer your resources. Instead of offering your resources just to a love connection or to get love, have hope, faith, and belief that you can offer your resources to following your dreams. The Devil card can talk about codependency. Be independent. Be self-sovereign in your sense of stability. Don't offer a new financial beginning or offer your resources just to feel loved by someone. Put that time and energy into yourself. Let go of the devil. Let go of your fear, your insecurity, your codependency. Maybe let go of, the Queen of Cups is facing the past. It can be like a mother figure. Let go of thinking you need someone to mother you, coddle you, nurture you. You can do that. You can offer your time, energy, resources, emotions to yourself to know your worth and value, to get yourself stable and secure so you're no longer codependent. Maybe on a Capricorn or a Scorpio. Maybe on your own fears and insecurities or looking for a mother figure or a father figure, vice versa, just how you view love. Let go of, well, the Justice card comes out when there's been an injustice. So, yeah, maybe let go of these energies in a shadowy manner. Let go of a Capricorn, a Scorpio, a Libra, and I look at this as Capricorn energy too. King of the world, worldliness, image, status, reputation. Let go of all of that. You might have thought it was just and fair to offer your love to your own fear, insecurity, your own worldliness, or to a Capricorn, your own Capricorn nature, which is about putting in hard work and effort to build your legacy and success, because you wanted to be a King of Pentacles. If it wasn't done just within yourself, you could have offered your love to a Capricorn or someone who represents stability and success because you thought it was just and fair for you to look like, I don't know, either that you're stable, that you're abundant, that you're king of the world, that you're wealthy, image, status, all those things, who knows? Before people could have emotionally invested in their own Capricorn nature about money and materialism because they thought it was just and fair that their image, their status, their wealth, their reputation, that was the most important thing. But if you're doing it out of fear, insecurity, codependency, so codependent on how people view you that you're enmeshed and so embedded in how people see you that you're not able to live your own independent life, that's not worth it. So let go of those energies because they weren't based on love, truth, honesty. They were more based on codependency, I would say, fear, insecurity. Maybe before people were doing that because, maybe before people had a wish and they let go of one love relationship because they dreamed of being single because they wanted to surround themselves by luxuries in life. They weren't willing to put in the hard work and effort to come from the energy of love. It was an injustice. They were a King of Pentacles in reverse. They were selfish. They were greedy. They were shallow. They were ungiving, unloving. It was all about money, materialism, and selfishness and greed. And now positive Aries is saying, let go of being aligned within that energy within yourself. Let go of relationship choices that you got into based on that dream and vision of looking like the shining star by worldly standards. Like, look at me, I'm in a relationship surrounded by luxuries in life. But it's unloving, it's unkind, it's toxic, it's unjust, it's unloving, it's selfish, it's greedy. Let go of that and see things from the bigger picture and become self-sovereign within yourself, where you know that you are capable of giving birth to a new life. In positive Libra Taurus energy, you're treating yourself in a just, fair manner. In Taurus energy, you're being committed and dedicated to yourself, being respectful and honoring of yourself, putting in the hard work and effort to build your own sense of self-sovereignty. And the Empress energy, male or female, it's emotionally also being creative and inspired and choosing to want to do everything from the energy of love. And when you're in those energies, you're firing on all cylinders. You're creative, you're inspired. You have these new ideas. You see the infinite possibility of moving forward with your dreams. And if they're willing to do that, they would stand in their inner youthful truth to defend their dreams. What does their Page of Swords have to say? I want to offer resources to our belief system. Our Taurus Hierophant belief system, which is like the government structure of rules and regulations in our head. I want there to be time, energy, and effort in a youthful, hopeful, believing nature offered to our overarching belief systems. I want to expand how I view myself in the world and what I think is possible. Someone's truth is they might want to make an offer to someone also that they believe they could have a relationship, a marriage, or a commitment or work together on. The inner truth is this is their dream, and they want people's earthly aspect. We already tried the thing where we tried to do a relationship based on money and materialism, and that blew up in our face. And Taurus earth sign energy can be all about the 3D world. And it's like, I want the Page of Swords is defensive to offering their resources to being in a relationship based on money, materialism, the 3D world, all about that. Page of Swords defensive to that. It's like, no, I'm not going to let you move forward towards that until we are willing to offer resources and expand our belief system. Because the truth is, I have dreams that I want to have come true. And because things have changed and the way the Page of Pentacles wanted to do things didn't work, I want us to put in time, energy, and effort to expand our belief system of the world. What does the Page of Swords want? They want them to heal from past pain and heartbreak so that they can learn the lessons of the past and they can move forward in their life. It's our pain from the past when people hurt us and stuff, or pride and ego got wounded, or self-limiting thoughts. We can betray and backstab ourselves. The Page of Swords says, I want us to heal. I want us to meditate on the truth so that we can get over our fear, our insecurity, our self-limiting beliefs, and we can dream again. I want us to learn our lessons that we were supposed to learn. Because that's the whole thing. We're on this life journey. We keep learning lessons. Who am I? What do I believe? What do I value? What do I think is valuable in my life? Do I think I deserve love? What do I think love looks like? Is love supposed to be kind and generous and compassionate and forgiving? Does love hurt? Is love when people are controlling and jealous and envious? Does that make me feel loved? It's all this life journey of learning these lessons. Tell us about the Two of Wands. There is a dream, or just the Page of Wands the Page of Swords wants to dream again. The sword energy is of the mind. It's of the imaginative realm. It's of truth, insight, ideas. The Page of Swords wants to dream again. Let's quit being so embedded within these foundations of the world or other people, and I want to live my own dreams. Tell us about the Two of Wands. Giving a lot of thought to how to bring down these old foundations. They have a dream that if time, energy, and effort is given to expand our belief system, we can bring down this old way of believing about ourselves and the world that we have stayed within because it kept us feeling safe and secure in a way, but has caused a lot of stress and anxiety. And I want to bring that down. And I'm giving a lot of thought to how to bring down those old foundations, those old structures of belief about myself and the world. Because I want things to change. I want there to be love. I want to offer my resources maybe to a foundation, my own foundation that's unstable, where there can be more equal give and take. You know, the Page of Pentacles, when we focused just on that before, it disrupted our whole foundation. We need to be, working with all of them, our emotions, our mind, our creativity. There could have been foundations where there had been equal give and take, where people were willing to put in work and effort. But because we kind of got so focused on aligning with just the earthly side of things, it crashed that all down. And kind of the Page of Swords is wanting to fight for moving forward in love. So we're willing to take a leap of faith and get ourselves emotionally balanced. We need a long-term plan where our mind and our heart are balanced, not just based all on the 3D world. We need to put in work and effort to come together within ourselves as a happy family so that we can come together with others in a happy family. If we only work from Capricorn energy of 3D worldliness, because we're defensive of maybe Sagittarius energy, which is fire sign energy, educating ourselves. Sagittarius energy in particular is about being creative and inspired and adventurous about life, having this like unquenchable curiosity about understanding different people's belief systems and philosophies on life. It's like, I want to know those things. I want to know why other people think differently than me. I want to know how I could maybe look into some of those things so my dreams can come true. So I can quit offering my resources to a belief system that things keep crashing down on me, that keep me maybe in toxic energy. I want to bring down that old foundation. I want to dream in the wands, in the fiery, creative, inspired, bold, confident Aries energy of what's possible. Interesting. Well, you keep going there, Aries. Work on those people who are juggling. If they want to take bold, confident action, they'd have to let go of one dream they had based on worldliness, and they'd have to choose another dream based on love and hope and faith, taking creative, inspired action. They'd have to get themselves stable and realize that they are capable of giving birth to new life. They just have to be willing to expand their perception of themselves and how they view the world. Again, is life just what the world or our parents or society, everybody lives in different parts of the world. Everybody has different belief systems. Are we willing to expand our belief system of how we perceive ourselves in the world and what we believe is possible? If other people have done it, can I do it too? They might be really stressed about letting go of that old foundation, but the whole thing is you don't have to, run out of your house like a crazy person taking action in your life. It's slow, steady steps. Take it one day at a time. Slow, steady steps to work towards your dreams. Take creative, inspired action about your fears and insecurities. Or instead of focusing on the fears and insecurities, focus on the dreams and start taking action towards the dreams. How do we use our time, energy, and resources? Do we focus on the stress of leaving the old ways behind, or do we focus time, energy, and effort on taking action towards our dreams? And maybe this will just fade away into the past. You know, it won't even be a fear or insecurity anymore. Because once we start to dream and put our time, energy, and effort into that, things start to change. The energies around us start to shift. You know, we find ourselves more in the energy of love. You know, we're listening to our dreams and our hopes and our faith and moving forward, and that shifts everything. We can choose to sit in this energy as long as we want, but we could shift the energies by choosing to maybe offer some time, energy, and effort to solidify our own foundation so we're not codependent on other people. Have equal give and take between our practical world and our emotions, and start putting in some work and effort to start speaking our truth and moving forward in love. There we go. Thanks, Aries, for letting us know what you're doing out there. I wish y'all peace, love, and joy. Bye-bye.